What's going on YouTube? Today we got another review for y'all coming from the Verdant Family Vibe channel. Today we got the Baby Brezza Pro Advanced. It's a baby formula machine. It helps make baby formula for your baby. It's a pretty neat machine. We've been using it for about 2 weeks. Kind of looks like a coffee machine. Guess you can kind of say it's the coffee machine for babies. That's what gives them their energy and keeps them going and crying. I'm going to show you how it works and pretty much my reviews and my thoughts on it today. Stay tuned. Okay, so today is the Baby Brezza. As I said, kind of look like a coffee machine. Got a little bottle that we're gonna test out. I did recently clean it out. Gonna shoot this quick video so we can get it back up and running for our daughter. She's a month and a half old, and yeah, kind of like the machine so far. It's pretty nice. It's really high tech. It's a lot easier to use than it is to sit there with your scoops and all that. This is just a manual. Okay, so the first thing we have is the container that holds the formula. This is where the formula goes in. It rotates. As you can see at the bottom, it's like pretty much a scoop or 2 scoops per open space right here. As it rotates, the formula will drop out into another container that will mix with water, and it will put it in the bottle for you. And you can detach the whole thing to pretty much clean the whole thing in and out. I did clean it, so I do know it is easy to clean, and it's also easy to put back together. And if you can't really put it back together, there's instructions on how to put it back together. But as you can see, it's easy as sliding it in, putting it all up, and hearing a snap. See, snap, let you know it's all in, and should rotate like normal. Now, what's really cool about this, I'll bring it in a little bit closer for y'all to see. See, it lines up pretty good, but what I have noticed is that, so what I did notice is that there's this little hook there, and I don't know if you can see it, but it goes into a little crevice right there. So when you lock it into place, it's really locked into place. Now, this is another part of the machine that it is what mixes the formula. The water and the formula mixture goes into here, it mixes it, and it shoots it out the little hole right down here, which goes into the bottle of your choice. The next part is this cool part right here. It lets you adjust the height depending on the size of your bottle. Like, for example, we have these really small ones that, if you can see, it fits very close to the top. If it was further down, it would splash all over the place, and you don't really want that, which this is what this is for right here. It helps catch the excess formula, the drips, kind of like the Ninja coffee machines that we have. We have one of those. I think it's pretty cool that they put this into a baby thing. You can, like I showed, you can pull it out, and then you can set the height. Like, for example, this one is what we use for these bottles. As you can tell, it reaches pretty much at the top. See if I can get you a closer angle. It reaches, but I don't know if you can tell, it's stuck. But which is pretty cool is you can lean a little and you won't lose no milk or formula because the way it's set up, the way the angle of the head is. And then we have really big bottles, well not really big bottles, but the big bottles that we have, it fits pretty much perfect, but we want to go up one, and we can have a little bit of an angle on it. So the next part of the machine we're going to talk about is the water container, the container that holds the water. You have a minimum and you have a maximum. Your minimum, once it gets to that line, the machine will beep. It won't let you make no more formula, no more bottles, because it will tell you need to fill up water. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it holds about 3.5 bottles, maybe 4. When it did get to the minimum line, I do recall putting 3 bottles of 16-ounce water in here, and it got it all the way back up. So there's a little room right here. I don't think that's another thing. Oh, another bottle of water. I think it's a half a bottle of water. So I think this will hold about 3.5 bottles of water. All right, let's plug it in, and I will go over the settings, the things that they have right here. Cool little features that I really like about the machine. So these are all the buttons that they have for the machine. This is your power button, your start button, ounces, your temperature, your water only, and your powder setting. Okay, so what's really cool is you got your power, turns it off, turns it on. Your start, if you hit the button, it will start it, but it won't let me start it now because it says that the container, the little bottom container right here, needs to be put in. Okay, so yeah, it just disappeared. So it's in there, right? Then you have the water level, which we don't have no water in it at this time. I will videotape to show exactly how much water that we put in there. The temperature, the little gauge right here, as I recall, this is room temperature. One more time, the 2 lines is body temperature, and the third one is a little bit above body temperature. So I guess it depends on if you want a warm bottle or a room temperature bottle. It won't give you cold water unless it's cold in the room. Then you have your water only setting, which will pump out the water. Then you have your powder setting. In the book, it says that you need to go to babybrezza.com/FPA to find the correct setting for the power formula that you're using. On the website I just checked, it showed that our setting, the best setting for us, is number 5. I will leave it on 5. I will also be linking in the description of the website that I went to find it. It has all the formulas on there. Any formula you choose to use, you can have set up for you. And they have the water settings. We like to keep it on about the body temperature. And that's another good thing about this machine, is it really doesn't waste. It is pretty much give you correct increments of what you need to put into your bottle. So let's get to filling up this machine and showing you how to fill it up, how to put stuff in it, and let's make a bottle for our baby girl. So we are going to use our big bottle today and get all these out of the way. Let's start with the formula. Okay, so in order to get the formula out, you will turn it, pull straight up, the whole thing comes out, slide this back, and then the lid should just pop off. Not sponsored by Baby Brezza, not sponsored by the formula or the bottles that we're using, but everything I use, I will be linking in the description down below. We did pay about $200 for our Baby Brezza. I don't know, I'm so used to scooping. But let's put this one right there because we do have another one in here. But simple enough. Little tip is to make sure that it's not open like that, because I mean it is a good chance that formula might come out. So you want to make sure that it's closed like that. And then just want to carefully scoop it in. What we want to do is scoop, shake, and pour. We're not quite at the max line right now, but that is, our formula container is empty, so that's all we got for right now. But it is enough for us to do a test. And let's see how many bottles of water it will take to fill it up. I do have 4 here just in case. Okay, so that's the minimum average about half. So my average is that we will be using 3.5 bottles, but only I'll see how far the top 10. I'll see if I could actually add a lot of bottles. There's no need that. Just do a test one. Well, 3 bottles, not 3.5, but 3 bottles, and we're almost to the max line. It's pretty cool. And it's pretty cool that they got these handles. My Ninja coffee maker has the same thing where you can grip it, and you gotta tilt it just a little to get it in there, and it snaps into place. It is as simply as filling up a container with formula, filling up the container with water, making sure that this is clean, and simply as selecting your ounces, the temperature you would like it to be at, and then you have your start, and then you can do water only. For example, if I was to do water only, it would give me, see, 6 ounces of water. Let's see if it's actually sends out 6 ounces of water. And it stopped, and let's see. Just a tad bit shy of 6 ounces, just a tad bit shy. It was right here, but it dropped. So that does make sense that there's the holes that go up there, and pretty sure it holds about that much. So let's give this another try. We will select water only again, being that that hose is filled up now because there's probably an air pocket. Let's see. Look at that, right at 6 ounces. So that's a good tip. Make sure you prime the machine before you make your first baby's bottle. So being with that said, we have it set at 6 ounces. We will hit it. We are at body temperature, and let's hit start and see what happens. Let's pull it. Now, bottle is a little bit warm, so of course, if it was my normal body temperature, we really wouldn't tell, but it's above body temperature. There you go. I mean, perfectly bottled. Says that you want to do that. That's what you want. Says that's what you want to do. You want to, once you make the bottle, you want to pour a little on skin like they used to in the olden days to make sure that it's not too hot, not too cold. I don't know if you heard the beep. Pretty sure there was a beep, but yeah. The things that I like about this machine, I like the temperature where you could set it, and it's never too hot and it's never too cold. It's always seems like it's at the perfect temperature. I like the adjustable base where you can adjust for different bottles you have. I like the fact that you can still use it on curved bottles. That's a very good thing. So yeah, it's nice. It's pretty much it's useful. We definitely use it multiple times a day. I just wish the container was a little bit bigger, because that way you can put more into it and use it more. Because I would say we can get about a good maybe 8-10 bottles out of the baby formula, but the water, it's usually around 4 or 5 bottles. So I mean, if this was a little bit bigger and it held more water, yes, $200 is a good price range. I still love the machine. I mean, I'm not kicking it. I just things that I would take into account for. Yeah, so this is the Baby Brezza Pro Advance. It is a very nice machine. It's well worth it in my opinion. Not too many cons versus the pros. If you like this video, please give us a like. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. It will help us to bring more video to you of more things that we have planned for the future. So please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and if there's anything in the comments that you want us to review, if you want us to go over any items that you think that about getting but you haven't seen too many reviews on it, please link it to us and we will do our best to get it and to do a review on it. So this is my honest opinion on the Baby Brezza. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for watching.